Nice tutorial. Too bad I procrastinate a lot, so I won't be using it. Is a common comment I get. A lot of y'all seem to not feel like drawing. But why? Do you just not like art? That's probably not it. You definitely like it enough to consume it by watching art videos or saving tutorials into your watch later. So, what is it? Could it maybe be that you don't like your own art? That's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this video. I think the biggest reason people procrastinate to draw is because they're just not sure whatever they're going to do will be worthwhile or worth the effort. As in, they think the drawings they're going to draw will just not be good enough, or whatever study they're going to do won't actually improve them and will just be a waste of time. Let's deal with this one first. You thinking or maybe feeling that the art you're going to create isn't worth the effort. The best way to deal with this is to know what you want to draw, like specifically. Surely you might have a vague idea, but a vague idea isn't enough to keep you moving sometimes. There needs to be something more concrete in your head that you want to do with your art. Do you want to draw a character, or a background, or make a comic page by doing both? Do you want to animate a small scene? Whatever it may be, you need to have something in mind that you want to create. If you have no clue, just consume art. Watch animes, read mangas or comics, play video games, check out artists on social media. You do need to do these things with some intention of getting inspired though. So you have to be paying attention. Not too much to a point where it gets boring and a chore, but don't autopilot too much either. Once you run into something that makes you say, I want to make something like this, then go with that. Now you have a specific thing you're hoping to create when you look at a blank page. This may not be enough on its own. Even though you have a goal that you want to get to, you might not be skilled enough to create something quote-unquote good enough. As I've said, this may not be a problem for everyone. Art is obviously subjective and you may just be fulfilled with what you've created regardless, as you should be. But not everyone is like that, I guess. Some people may want a certain level of, again, quote-unquote, objective success in their work. And well, in order to get that objective success, you have to practice and improve your skills. Once you improve your art as well, you would have a goal in your mind and also the skill to create something close to it. This part is done. So you have a goal and you know you need to improve your art to get there. But you're having problems with improving your art. You've been drawing and practicing for a while, and nothing seems to be really changing. It's almost like you're just wasting your time, and because of that, you don't feel like practicing anymore. That's because you're not being deliberate. Here we go again. If you've been a regular viewer on this channel, you may have heard of me talking about this multiple times in other videos. It is pretty important, so it's worth it to repeat it, in my opinion. Anyways, the most common example of not being deliberate I see on artists is just copying photos as practice. Doing this on its own won't actually make you improve. It may improve your observational skills a little, but it's still not worth the effort. The more correct way is to first learn a concept and then use the references to practice applying that concept. The concept in this case could be really broad as well. It could be a fundamental, it could be a part of a fundamental. It could maybe a practice on applying your recipes better. The references alone won't really help you improve. You have to get the knowledge somewhere else first, presumably on YouTube tutorials if you're broke like me, and then use the references to practice that knowledge. That would be a more correct way to study or practice. I talk a bit more about this on this video. You can check it out if you want to. Gonna say it one last time. Have a specific thing in mind that you wanna create. Practice deliberately to improve your skills so you can create it better and easier. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope my yapping was or will be any use to you. Thank you for watching till the end. Have a nice day.